Hello, welcome to my Pilates class. This one will be more intermediate into advanced, but using no equipment. So if you want one more advanced, check out the next one I will do. I'm going to do another one that's just advanced, where we use different types of equipment, some light weights, bands, all kinds of stuff. So this is not a beginner's class, but you can always modify it anytime you need. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with plank position, and we're going to hold it longer with all kinds of movements. I'm going to start intermediate with one thing, and then I'm going to make it a little bit harder. So at whichever level you need to be at, you can stay intermediate, you can make it harder, you can go back, so whatever you need, okay? So what I want you to do first, give me some nice big shoulder rolls, because you use a lot of that shoulder stability when we go into a plank movement. We're definitely going to focus on not just strengthening our core and glutes like we always do in Pilates, but we're going to focus on the back, really focus on the hip flexors as well, all the tiny little muscles that support your pelvis as well. 4, 3, and knowing that if you go slower in some movements, it's harder because you use more stability and focus on your breathing. One more big opening up that hand. Okay, we're going to start in a standing position. So we're just going to do a little bit mobility beginning and loosen it up. So from here, I want you to one vertebrae at a time. So bend, tiny bend in that knee, knees are nice and loose. One vertebrae at a time, keeping that back nice and straight. So from the bottom vertebrae, slowly bending down, slowly bending. And I don't want you to feel too much of a pull here, just coming down to here. Bring the hands to the floor, and then I want you to push that tailbone up in the air. Straighten the legs as much as you can, but we don't want to do a static stretch at the beginning of the workout. So we're here, loosening up those hamstrings, lifting up one heel, then the other. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, bending it down, bend those knees. Walking it out into that plank position. So holding it right here, first focusing on that form. So pressing the shoulders up, but don't lock the elbows. Taking that tailbone and pulling it under. Pull that tailbone under. We're not sticking that butt out. Pull that tailbone under, squeezing those glutes, pulling the belly button up into the spine. Nice neutral spine right here. Hold and breathe. And if your shoulders get tired, you can take pressure off from one side as you rock from one side to the next anytime you need to, or you can go down onto your knees for a few seconds in between. Okay, what we're going to do first, we're just going to take that one knee to the opposite elbow. We're going to stick to the same side for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, hold it here. Giving that low back a stretch, coming up, bringing it back down, make it a little bit harder. Straighten that leg, straighten that leg when you bring it through instead of just the knee, but we're alternating. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Again, give that low back a stretch, coming up, down, tapping the shoulders, slow and controlled, without going here. Do not rotate. You can rotate a little bit, but try to control it. The stronger you get, the more you can control that rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more each side. Coming down to the knees. Active recovery, we're not done with that plank. 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, back in that plank position, but this time we're gonna have our elbows on the floor, okay? Elbows down, feet out, pushing the elbows out and up, and pushing down through your toes, tailbone under, spine is nice and straight, pulling that belly button in, making sure the core is doing the work and not the lower back, and breathe. 10 seconds right here. And then we're gonna go into the walking plank. That means we're gonna go from our elbow up into our full plank like we had it before. 3, 2, 1. Bringing it up and back down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Hold it. 10 more seconds. Drop it down. We're going to come to the plank a little bit more later. Giving those shoulders a break. Moving on to the glutes. Okay, we're going to start with that double leg, but because we're going from intermediate more into advanced, we're not just going to do 10 pulses like we usually do. So keep those heels close, but hip width apart, pushing through the heels, and I want those elbows down beside you, pushing the elbows into the floor as well, getting those lats involved. Big inhale, exhale, neutral. So it's like you want no arch here. It's like you're pulling that belly button into the spine, making sure there's no arch under there. Okay, big inhale, exhale, coming up. Squeeze the glutes. You never want to arch that back. Never want to overextend. We don't want to strain our back, but work our glutes. Just got a couple of singles. Then we're going to burn it out in the pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it up. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the glute at the top. Come on. And breathe. 10, 1, 2, 3, halfway and pulse. Really squeeze it at the top. And 9, 20. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still squeeze, even if you start feeling the burn. Come on, push through. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Keep going. Breathe. Breathe. And 30. Come on, 20 more to go. You can do it. There we go, a little break. 5, 6, squeeze at the top, come on. Don't give up, not when you're this close. 40, come on, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little break, bring both of those knees in. Little pulse, we don't want to hold the static stretch yet. You know we're going to make this one harder with one leg, but instead of doing 50, we're going to do 25 each side, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. But first, we got to go into those hundreds. Okay, big inhale, so our knees are up. Knees are up right here. Big inhale. Exhale, neutral spine. There's no arch under your back. Anytime you feel an arch, then you modify. You bring those feet down, one or both of them.
but you never want to arch that back, okay? Arms are out, nice flat, breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale. Okay, you can stay right here or extend one leg. Make it a little bit harder. Still pulsing, inhaling for 5 seconds, exhaling for 5 seconds, okay? Inhale, 1, 2, 3, inhale, inhale, 1, 2, exhale, switch legs, inhale, exhale, again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, keep going, come on, 1, 2, 3, inhale, exhale. Give your neck a little bit of a break. We're still here, we're still holding that core, we're still not arching our back, going into the advanced version, okay? We're not having very many. Big inhale, exhale coming out, extending the legs. You can make it harder by going lower, but no arch in that back. Don't go lower if you start arching, okay? It's about control. Holding it here, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and again, inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale, exhale, bring it back. Give those knees a little bit of a hug. One big inhale and exhale. Back to the glutes. But now you're going to cross over one leg. So what we're going to do first is 10 single glute bridges, really squeezing it at the top. Then we're going to pulse for 25, okay? Big inhale, exhale, neutral spine. 1, squeeze. These are slow. 3, 4, 5. Really focus on the top, focus on squeezing those glutes. And hold, pulse, pulse. 3, breathe. Come on, squeeze at the top. That was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Come on, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Cross over the other side. Really squeeze at the top. Big inhale, exhale, coming up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all about control, stability right here. Pulse, squeeze at the top. Come on, pulse, focus. And we got 10, come on. Keep breathing, squeezing. That is 20, come on, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. We're going to go into the bicycle variations. Although in Pilates, when we really focus on that inner core and stability, we don't really make it bicycles. We don't really go here. We want to focus on extending the legs. So making it easier is just having the legs up here. Making it harder is going lower down with those legs. But you always want to extend and straighten the legs. So you can either be here, or you can be up here, or you can alternate. One round here, and one round there. It's like you're climbing a ladder. One round there, one here, okay? Whatever you need to do. Big inhale, exhale, neutral spine, no arch. Nice and controlled with that core. Hands are only here for support. We're not pulling in our neck, so we're looking straight up. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna do 10 to one side, right here. Then we're gonna do 10 to the other. And then we're gonna do 10 alternating really slow, and then 10 faster, alternating, okay? Big inhale, one side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Want to feel the burn? We're not stopping. Come on, alternate slow. Slow and controlled. Maybe bring those straight legs a little bit lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and speed it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, still controlled, 5, 4, feeling the burn in your core, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back down, back to the glutes, back to one leg, but now we're gonna hold it. So make sure that when we're at the top here and holding it, you do not start dropping down. Hold it up here, squeeze the glutes the whole time, focus the whole time. So I'm only gonna tell you when we're 10 seconds in, 20, and then I'm gonna count down to 25, okay? So I want you to focus on squeezing that glute every time. So digging in that one heel, the other leg, we're gonna pull that knee in, and then we're gonna drive up and hold it for 25 seconds. Big inhale, breathe, hold, squeeze. 10, 20, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side, pull that knee in, left leg, we're gonna drive up. We're gonna squeeze that glute, hold, breathe. And 10. And 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it down. Little break. So we're going to go into dead bugs. Those really work that deep inner core if you do them right and if you do them slow. So I'm going to, first we're going to do the regular version you've probably done, where we're going to do 10 to one side, 10 to the other. Then we're going to do a version that's going to involve a lot more strength and stability in your core, okay? Both those. Then we're back to glutes. Then we're on to side plank using adductors and abductors both, okay? So right here, big inhale, exhale, neutral, no arch right here. So the one that you've heard of before, extend one arm. Opposite leg is going to extend, opposite arm. You can be right here holding that neck. If it starts hurting at any point, you can hold the neck for support with the opposite arm. So we're going to go slow and controlled for 10. No arch right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Switch sides. Big inhale. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You should feel the burn in your core, not in your lower back. 1 more. Keeping the legs there. Little break. So, the more advanced version, taking your elbow. So what I want you to do, what is even better if you have a foam block, put it right in between here so you don't have to go so close with your knee. You can put a foam block, but because I made this class for no equipment, we can use it like this as well, okay? Or the next option, this is one if you want to press harder, but this is also a good one so you don't have to bring that knee as close. So what I want you to do is you're going to push in with your knee, you're going to resist with your hand as hard as you can. You're going to try to push that knee in, you're going to resist with this hand, and at the same time, we're going to go here. I don't want you just lightly here, I want to really resist. So this side of the oblique is working really hard, while this side is still extending, okay? We're only going to do 10. We're going to take a break in between each round because you're going to need it more here because I really want you to push and resist really hard with this side, extend with the other side. So now it's the same arm and same leg this time, but we're working differently and we're really working that core hard, okay? All right, first, right here, before we add this one in, big inhale, exhale, neutral spine, pressing hard and resisting, come on, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Woo! If you pressed hard and you worked there, you should have felt it. We're going to do the same thing with the other side. So you're going to press and you're going to resist with that hand as we extend the opposite arm and leg. Big inhale, exhale. Now start pressing and resisting right here. Come on. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Whew. Hope you felt that one. If you did it right, you should have felt it. Roll onto your side, come up. We're not quite ready for that side plank yet, because first, we're gonna really strengthen these tendons in our hip flexor, okay? You always have to work hard every time to bring up those knees. So this is a hard one. So I want you to do it correctly, the right way. So if it gets hard, you just stop. If you can only do 5, you do 5. But what I don't want to see is this sitting down in between. You're taking that out, okay? What we do want to do, you can keep your hands here, or what I'm going to do every time I come down, I'm going to extend my arms. My back is straight. First, you want to squeeze those glutes right here, okay? Squeeze the glutes, really feeling that hip flexor right here. We're going to come back in a straight line. So depending how far back you can go, really challenging that, but no bending here, okay? Keeping it straight, squeeze the glutes. Big inhale. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5. And if your quads are really sore, you're really gonna feel it. 4, 3, 2 more. Pretend there's a rope, you're pulling, helping you pull yourself up with it, okay? 1 more. Great. Side plank variations. We're gonna start by using that adductor in your thigh, and then we're gonna use the outside one that you tend to normally use a lot with your side plank. And then when we go into this one here, and it's just too much for you right now, then I want you to drop that bottom knee and extend, pull it in and extend, okay? You can drop that bottom knee anytime you need to. Okay, 15 reps. So what I'm gonna get you to do, coming all the way up, using that adductor of the top leg, bottom leg comes here. You can have your arm here, just hold it, or you can reach, pull it in, reach, pull it in, anything to make the time go by. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now extend that bottom leg. Drop the knee if you had to, like I showed you. Pull it in, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it down, hold it right here. 10 more seconds, either feet are stacked or top foot in front. 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Starting with that top leg, the adductor first right here, bottom leg, pulling it up. Hold, you can either reach and pull it in, just hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, there's way more advanced versions of doing this yet. Starting basic, top leg, pull it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Stack the feet or top foot in the front. 10 more seconds. One more deep breath. And release. Good, shake out those arms a little bit. Really use those shoulders a lot every time we're in plank. Okay. One more time, walking glute bridge. So basically what we're doing is, before when we held that glute bridge, we pulled our knee in. Now we're gonna hold the glute bridge, double glute bridge, and alternate bringing our knees in. Always working with the glutes the whole time. Never taking a break, don't let them rest, okay? We got 25 reps, big inhale, exhale, neutral spine. Coming up in that glute bridge. So whichever foot is on the floor, make sure you're really squeezing that glute. Inhale, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got one more plank after this, then we're going to stretch it out. Breathe, still squeezing the glutes. You're not just setting that foot down, you're squeezing that glute. come on. Let's finish this last set of glutes. Strong, don't give up. 15. We've only got 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Almost there. Keep breathing. Stay focused. 3. 2. 1 more. Good. Drop it down. Giving those knees a little bit of a hug. 2 big deep breaths. Either roll on your side to get up or grab behind your legs. A little swing to get yourself up. So this last plank, we're going to go from center plank into side plank. So you can do it on your elbows if you need. We're just doing 15 both sides, okay? So we're switching from center to side, center to other side. That is 1. And then we're going to do some dynamic flows and stretching after this, okay? Shoulders up. Glutes, core is tight. Breathe. So we're going to go from side to side. 2. So you're in a side plank, opening up the chest. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. You're not giving up, not in your last round of work. Come on. 10. 5 more. Keep going. One side and the next. 4. 3. 2. Last time, we're gonna hold it for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side, hold it for 10. And breathe. 4, 3, finish. 10-second plank hold, center. 10. Slowly bringing it down. Back into that child's pose. Hold and breathe. And into that hip flexor stretch. So right here. So what I want you to do first is squeeze this glute right here. Really open up that hip flexor, squeeze the glute. Just push it forward just enough to feel a good pull. We don't want to overextend it, okay? And really to get that whole hip flexor, let's bring the arm up and reach. Hold, breathe. And now reach a little bit over to the side. Slowly bringing it back, coming down, just relaxing into it. Hand on the inside of that leg and opening up that chest. Other side. Mobilizing that spine.
Bringing it back, now bending the elbows, feeling a nice little bit stretch the adductor there, bending the elbows just as much as you can comfortably. Slowly bringing it up, keeping that knee right where it is. We're going to stretch that opposite glute right now. So we're going to bring that foot closer to the knee or more that way. And as you come down, I'm going to put my weight on my foot so that my foot doesn't slide in right there. Keeping it there. Now pushing that back leg back and coming down. So if you want less of a stretch, if it's really tight, then lay more by your knee. If you want more of a stretch, move away from the glute. We're stretching towards your foot. We're going to relax it down. Take nice, big, deep breaths. Few more deep breaths, holding it here 10 more seconds. And slowly release, bring that leg back. Other leg comes forward, making sure we're not overextending right here. Squeezing that glute again on the side that we're stretching the hip flexor. Squeeze the glute, push out just enough to really feel a nice deep stretch in the hip flexor in the front. And arm up and reach. Reach. Focus. Breathe. Opening it up. Relax. Extend. And now from here, I want you to reach over to the side, not just have your arm here, but really reach and lengthen. Getting that oblique in at the same time. Hold, breathe. And bring both those hands on the inside of that foot. Open up that chest one side and switch. Add into the adductor, so we're going to bend the elbows as low as we can. You can stay here or you can push that knee out a little bit to get a little bit deeper stretch. Slowly coming up. Stretching the other glute, bring that leg over, down, pushing that back leg back, and either coming here if you feel enough of a stretch, or moving over towards your foot. Hold and breathe. Ten more seconds, a few more big, deep breaths. Bring that leg back as well, just laying it down. So from here, we're going to stretch our core, but we're going to get a little bit rotation in to get a little bit the other angles, okay? So what we're going to do first, we're going to come up here, and then as I bend this one elbow, I'm going to straighten the other one and push to the side. So we get a little bit of that oblique in, all the way up to the shoulder blade. And switch. Other elbow bends a bit, the straight arm goes up and rotates, push. And back up, bring those arms out, back into that child's pose, but this time we're gonna bring our knees apart a little bit more, to get a little bit more of those adductors in, but we're just gonna pulse it for 10. Five more. 5, 4, 3,
2. Bring those knees together. Back into that child's pose and hold. And slowly coming up. So digging in those toes, pressing down the heels. Now come a little bit closer with the hands, straightening the legs, pushing that tailbone up, really pushing that tailbone up, feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring. You can stay here or you can come closer. Now bending the knees, slowly rolling it up. A few more big shoulder rolls. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the class, and check out some of my other ones and have a wonderful day.